Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you jumping on. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It absolutely helps the channel. In today's video, we've got a lot of great stuff, including Trump's executive order on digital assets and a detailed look at his expectations over the next 30, 60, and 180 days. It's broken down in detail, and it's great to see. In addition, we're going to get a live look at someone using RLUSD and XRP with their phone, which is great to see that activation taking place. So stay tuned for that and other news in the crypto world. Taking a look at pricing, Bitcoin here sitting at 98,290, up 2.5% over the last 24 hours. Ethereum up 1%, sitting at 2,740. XRP up 1.44% in the last 24 hours, up 11.59% in the last 7 days, sitting at $2.71 at the number 3 spot. Tether at the number 4 spot at $142 billion market cap. Binance still sitting at the number 5 spot, and Solana creeping up a little bit at the number 6 spot, up 2.44% in the last 24 hours, sitting at 174.22. Let's dive into some news. First, coming in here from Mr. Mann, he says, is this picture beginning to make sense? The BBRL, Brazil stablecoin, is now on deck. He has all the stablecoins listed here up top: USD, Japan, Europe, etc. And down here at the bottom with the arrow, XRP in the middle, because that's the rails that all these stable coins are going to move on. And I'm sure there'll be others added to this list. But XRP will be right in the middle of this, transferring the values from one country to another. It's a beautiful sight, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to Smoke Dog here. Here is the timeline from the Trump administration. It says here their approach, and at the bottom it says timeline provided by Trump's executive order. 30 days. Within 30 days of the date of the executive order, by February 22nd, which is coming up here in a couple days, agency heads, including the Department of Justice, SEC, and U.S. Department of Treasury, must identify all regulations, guidance documents, orders, or other items that affect the digital asset sector. So they're collecting data here, they're collecting information. 60 days, within 60 days of the date of the execution order, by March 24th, basically a month from today, each agency that is included in the working group must submit to the chair recommendations with respect to whether each identified regulation, guidance document, order, or other items should be rescinded, modified, or for items other than regulations, adopted into regulation. And then finally, 180 days, within 180 days of the date of the executive order, by July 22nd, 2025, the working group must submit a report to the president, which shall recommend regulatory and legislative proposals that advance the policies established in the executive order. The order details the contents of the report. So a really detailed timeline here from the Trump administration, and he's going to hold these folks accountable to meeting these deadlines, which is great to see. Them not only talking about it, but having a plan and moving forward. Absolutely terrific to see here. Coming in from Bank XRP here, he says former SEC Director John Reed Stark predicts that the Ripple XRP case will be dropped and expects other crypto probes to be suspended. Let's take a look at this here. SEC crypto related investigations. Expect all informal and formal SEC crypto related investigations to grind to a screeching halt. SEC crypto related litigation. Expect the SEC to direct the SEC trial unit to pause all crypto related litigation, or alternatively to settle or dismiss all SEC crypto related cases quickly. I'm not going to try to say that word because I'm not going to get it out right. quickly in highly favorable terms to the crypto defendants. And lastly, SEC crypto-related appeals. Expect all crypto-related appeals, including the appeal of the Ripple matter, to pause or even more likely to be fully withdrawn. Now, Paul Atkins is likely to be the new SEC director. He has not been confirmed yet, so some of this hinges on when he gets confirmed, but I think the closer they get to these dates for these trials, you're going to see some of this activity happening here that John Reed Stark predicts. So some of this has already happened. Some suspending in some of the cases has already taken place, and I'm sure this will continue. Coming in here from Chad Steingraber, he says payments terminal demo using RLUSD and the XRP ledger. He's retweeting EZA, who says here, wowza, check out the world's first decentralized payments terminal built on the XRP ledger. Let's take a look and listen to this.
Right, so what we built is Zeno, which is a new way to pay. So trying to replace like standard way you pay with like Visa or MasterCard, but over the XRP network. So using RLUSD, we have 883 here, and we're going to take a payment for 3 cents. What we do, we just tap here, and we can see processing payment, and give it a couple seconds to process. That's going to load. And there we go, 3 cents. We tap here, and directly on the testnet, we've spent 3 cents. And our balance has gone down by 3 cents in a couple seconds. There we go.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right, so what we built is Zeno.
There you go. Very quick interaction there with RLUSD and XRP. So cool to see this just moving along. Again, things sometimes feel like they're happening slowly, but looking from another perspective, I think things have picked up quite a bit. And I'm sure we're going to see that continue. Mikkel comes in here and says, oh, it's so glorious. Brazilian real stablecoin BBRL coming to the XRP ledger by Brasa Bank. Not only a bank, but also expected to capture 30% of the market in Brazil. So this has been approved. Great to see things being added to the XRPL for sure. And then here, breaking news from, actually, we covered that the other day. Let's go on by that one. Let's go down here to another segment on Brad Garlinghouse here, sharing some news. Trump has unlocked the crypto world, Mr. Mann says, due to the lawsuit against Ripple and the war on crypto. U.S. has managed to unlock $800 billion since the change in admin here. Take a listen to Brad Garlinghouse on Fox News.
And look, I'm very excited about what the future holds. I'll point out, if you were saying that XRP is up 70+%, since Election Day, the best performing crypto assets are all U.S. companies or U.S. technologies. This shouldn't be a surprise. The United States SEC has been manipulating and putting pressure on these U.S. companies, U.S. technologies, and now that pressure comes off and they explode upwards. So we shouldn't be surprised by that.
So that is since when that it's all U.S.? That
really since Election Day.
Okay, since Election Day, then that really makes sense.
It does, and if you could even put a number on this, like what has Gary Gensler's war on crypto, you can put an amount on it. We went from 2.2 trillion to basically 3 trillion. So this was an $800 billion unlock just because we now are going to have rational actors who act lawfully. You know, as you know well, the states have now even participated in suing the SEC and saying you are not acting lawfully and enforcing the laws.
I got to ask you, the price of XRP earlier this week spasmed. It jumped about 10% after you liked a tweet earlier that suggested you may have met with President-elect Donald Trump. Any truth to those rumors?
I mean, I think like many of your guests today, I'm not going to comment on too many specifics here. Suffice it to say.
Okay, that's a yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I respect that. But to me, it's a yes.
We have been active throughout this election cycle in being very pro-crypto, pro-innovation. And how do we make sure that this Congress and the president obviously it's a totally new day. And I could not be happier about like a Congress that I think is, as Norm said earlier, your guest, we got to get away from regulation through enforcement. That makes no sense.
What about this yesterday, this lawsuit filed by 18 attorneys generals, I believe all from Republican states, suing the SEC, saying that they are allegedly overreaching when it comes to crypto regulation? Did you know that was coming at all?
We did not, and I say to all 18 of those attorney generals, welcome to the party.
There you have it. So Brad Garlinghouse is bullish about this administration. We've heard from Joel Katz at Ripple, who thinks institutions are about to dive in big time here. So things are moving in the right direction, to say the least. Digital Perspectives coming in here says Japan just flipped the switch. SBI Chairman Kitao was right. Japanese banks are now utilizing XRP in 2025. And you can see here from SBI Holdings in Japan, which was dated January 31st, 2025. And it highlights here, start providing the services from today. It talks about using Ripple's distributed ledger technology in the U.S. to develop secure, inexpensive, and fast overseas remittances. So great to see there. SBI, obviously a huge fan of Ripple and XRP. Now, coming in from Tony Edwards here, he says, holy shit, sovereign wealth funds are buying, yet retail is scared. The next pump is going to be epic. DB here posted, Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund bought $436 million of Bitcoin in ETFs in Q1. That is a crazy number. So, wow. Sovereign wealth funds starting to get in the game. You know it's getting big. So, here is a clip from Digital Asset Investor. It says, looks like crypto and iTrustCapital are going next level at Tucker Carlson. If you don't know iTrustCapital, you can park your money there much like a 401k.
There's been a lot of talk.
It's going to be invested in crypto instead of stocks or mutual funds. Take a listen to Tucker Carlson.
There's been a lot of talk about changes to the U.S. tax code, especially changes that affect cryptocurrency investing. What are those changes? Well, what if there was already a way to invest in the market with tax advantages? Well, iTrustCapital makes that possible. iTrustCapital is a software platform that lets you invest in crypto using a self-directed IRA. That means with a traditional IRA, taxes are deferred, and with a Roth IRA, you won't have to pay taxes on your crypto gains, just like a retirement account. On top of that, the crypto market never closes. You can buy or sell 24/7 in case you stay up late. iTrustCapital makes investing easy, safe, and accessible. You don't have to be an expert. Their website has easy-to-understand articles, videos, and if you ever need help, you can speak with an actual person in the United States, because the whole thing is based in the United States, the whole company. So if you're looking to add crypto to your retirement portfolio, sign up today at itrustcapital.com/Tucker and use a promo code Tucker for $100 funding. There's been a lot of talk.
There you go. I can tell you, this is not financial advice, do your own research, but I am using iTrustCapital, and I find it very easy to use. They have all the major coins that you can invest in. You can invest in gold as well. Extremely easy to use. So I've put some money there, and so far have not been disappointed. So again, do your own research. So that is the news for today. Lots more coming in. It's quite frankly hard to keep up with all this news. So do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to bring it to you as best as I can, and we will see you on the flip side.